Well, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, and this is our first outing of 2026, and we've come out to Landisaq Lake. We're now mid-January. We haven't been fishing for 4 weeks because it's been wet, cold, windy, and we had snow, Christmas, New Year. Everything was out to stop us, but we've come back to Landisaq. Are we going to get any fish today? I don't know. Monty the dog is waiting expectantly. We've set a feeder rod up, which we can see there, and we're fishing about a third of the way across. It's nice deep water, and it fishes well in summer, but this is winter. We've got some maggots, and if we can get a couple of fish, we'll be more than happy. So we'll put the camera down. It's quite a still day, as you can see, which it isn't often at Landisaq. It's a big reservoir right down the end there. If we zoom in, you can see the barrage. It's only a little stream originally, and it's been dammed off for drinking water. So we're going to see what we can catch. We're hopeful, but you never know. This is fishing. Monty the dog's sitting there and he'll tell us if we've got a bite. Right, let's see what happens. Well, as we've said, I have got a size 14 hook with 3 maggots on, 2 reds and a white, little block end feeder, and that hopefully we'll tangle up and do the job. Got tangled up there. Right, so let's load up the feeder. We're going to put a bit of ground bait in the bottom. Then we're going to put a few maggots and some more ground bait on top. Give it a bit of a squeeze, and we've already set the line clip, and we're aiming at a shed I can see on the far bank, and we should hit the same spot almost every time. And hopefully that should bring us some fish. Last cast, I chucked it in there, didn't really watch it because I was setting the camera up, and I'd had 2 casts just to get some bait in. It did come back and look like one of the maggots had been attacked, so that bodes well. Well, we've given it half an hour so far. I've perhaps had one little touch, and that's all. But regularly casting, as we said, about a third of the way out. Now there is a pair of grebes out on the water. I don't know if we can try and find one of them. No, he's just gone underwater. He's over in that sort of direction there, one of them. So they're diving down, and obviously they eat fish, so presumably they're looking for fish. So that might mean that there are some small roach and bits and pieces about, but so far nothing for us. But we can but hope, and we will keep fishing obviously. But it's quite pleasant, just nice to be out. Daft dog, he's sitting in the water staring at the rod, and out that grebe as well. He's a funny dog. Right, let's get back to it. Well, we're an hour in, and no bites, no sign of fish at all. But look at the weather, look at that sky. This is January, don't forget, and completely still, there's no wind. A little bit of a chill to the air, but not much. Lorry there just going over the bridge. That's where the inlet is, where that lorry's just going, right in the centre of the screen. But it doesn't matter, I don't care. It's we haven't seen any fish because at least we've been out in this beautiful weather. Monty will sit there all day long. We'll give it a bit more. I think if we get to 2 hours and we haven't had a bite, we might go home. But sometimes here it does take a while for the fish to arrive. They've got to find the bait. Although this time of year they might not be moving around very much. So I think let's change the position of the camera. You never know, it might bring us some luck. We shall see. Right, well, it's a little bit quiet, so decided to have a little walk along the bank. I haven't ever walked down this far, to be perfectly honest, so I thought let's go and have a look, see if there's any sign of any fish anywhere. Give Monty a chance to have a bit of a run as well. So out into the sun. Oh, warmer in here. Perhaps we should have walked this another 50 yards down and fished one of these pegs. The sun's been on here all day. Look at that, looks gorgeous, doesn't it? No fish moving about, but it does look nice. This little bay here looks lovely, doesn't it? He's disappeared down into the water. He's right over there. Now you can get a better look at the barrage. Let's zoom in on it. There we go. That's the barrage, and that's about it must be a good kilometre away, I should think. It's a long old way down there, and very, very deep up that end. You can fish up there. Never had a lot of success. We've got a few fish, but not a lot. Best fishing has been from the bank we're on at the moment. Although, let's just pan out again. There we go. That bank over there, some of the members have done quite well over on that side. It's fairly difficult to get around there. Maybe that's where the fish are this time of year. Who knows? There's Monty. He's having a lovely time. If nothing else, it's just nice to be out in this lovely winter sun. Anyway, we'll head back towards our peg. Daft dog, he's in the water again. Must be cold. He doesn't care. We'll go back to our peg. You never know, we might actually get a bite. Well, bit of a surprise. Literally, this was going to be last cast of the day, and been in there 30 seconds. And something's picked it up. Feels quite a good fish, to be honest. What have we got, boy? Be a bit careful. I think it's a bream. Feels like a good one. Well, in that case, we had to have another cast, haven't we, boy? You got the fishy? Can you see him coming? Where is he? There he is. It's a big old fish. Big old kipper it is. Let's get the net ready. Oh, where did this come from? Here it comes. See you, Monty, you don't want to come in. There he goes. Well, what an end to the day. Oh, we're happy with that. Let's put the rod down. Oh, what we got, boy? Look at that. Our first fish of 2026. And let's get him up. Look at that. That's a bream. Must weigh £3, I should think. Yeah, about £3. Well, I think we're going to have another cast now, aren't we? We waited all day long for that. And let's get him back in the water because he's been out for a while. See if we can catch his brother. Well, that was a proper bite. Missed him. Been a line bite. Considering we've had nothing for 2 hours. Let's just see if it might have been a bite. And 3 maggots on there when I went out. There's only 1 now. So I think we're going to have another cast, aren't we, boy? It's starting to get a little bit chilly. I think we can give it another 20 minutes. And see if we can snag another one. Well, I think we've come to about the end of the day now. It's lovely bright day, isn't it, as you can see. No wind, and it's about 10 or 12 degrees, so it's not too bad at all compared to what we've had. And rewarded right at the end with that very nice bream. Literally, that was going to be my last cast. I said to the dog, last cast. Well, of course, we caught the bream, we've had another go, and straight away, big liner. I assume it was, but we put 3 maggots on and only 2 came back, so maybe something had picked it up, but it was a real proper pull round. Whereas the first bite had just been a little tentative knock and had that big bream. Anyway, Happy New Year to you all, and we're going to try and get out a little bit more this spring and bring you our adventures out on the riverbank and lake bank. So cheerio for now. If you haven't before and you want to, please subscribe. It's completely free, and send us a comment. Look forward to seeing you soon. Cheerio for now.